After cancellation, Amazon came in for the rescue and gave us 3 more seasons. But now the streaming rights will leave Amazon and revert back to Alcon. What does this mean for the future of The Expanse? One thing I want to make clear is that streaming rights reverting back to Alcon does not mean new seasons of The Expanse, no matter what anyone says. Alcon now has the potential to sell the streaming rights for the 6 seasons that were already made to another streaming service. And this deal is likely not to include new seasons of the show, at least at this moment. There is a potential for new seasons or even like films in the Expanse universe, but what I think is a lot more likely is that you take the creative team behind the Expanse and work on a completely new but sci-fi IP. Networks want original programming and they want full control from the first season of a production. Each season after that will have diminishing returns, and you're more likely to get higher viewership and return on investment in the first few seasons of a new show rather than a show that is 6 seasons deep, which is why we see plenty of shows get canceled between the first and third seasons. And the fact that we got 6 seasons is quite amazing. Taking the creative team from The Expanse and attaching them to a new IP will have the feel of having a fresh new series that will entice networks. And having a proven creative team that knows how to make sci-fi will be a good sell for both networks and audiences. There is the possibility that this new hypothetical show could be in the Expanse universe as a spin-off, but I think a completely new IP in a new universe is most likely. Another thing that Alcon's currently super busy with is other projects such as the Blade Runner 2099 series, which is going to Amazon. And I'm not sure if they're going to be willing to take a risk on another sci-fi show at this moment. We'll have to wait to see how the Blade Runner 2099 does. So even if there is a hypothetical continuation of the show later down the line, I don't think it's going to come in the form of a season 7, and I'll tell you why. Seasons of a TV show are much more of a challenge for a production to film, and to cover the last 3 books, it might be a bit more appealing for the network to condense them into a few films rather than a few seasons of TV. I know this is not what the fans want, but I'm talking from a network perspective. These films could also be standalone, so you don't need to watch the series beforehand to understand what is going on, and I think this might be a better sell for networks.